Alright guys, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be talking about the Bitcoin price analysis, right? What do I think about the Bitcoin price now? What happened in the past couple of days, and just give you guys an update and my thoughts on what's happening now and what the future holds for it, right? So let's start breaking down where we are right now, right? So we were just at 50 at the 52 range, right? 50 to 52 range. We broke that, hit all-time highs of 74, 73-ish, 74, right? And then we pulled back, right? I think this is another higher low here. And then we basically resisted this level around 71, right? We resisted 71. That's cool. We pulled back a little bit. Now, this is basically where it's going, right? So we went from this low or this high to here to making a new high. But then on the downside, we made a new low here, right? New lower high. And then from this high, this higher low, we went to this higher low over here, right? That's basically market structure, and I'll explain that right now, right? So this is how market goes to the upside, and this is how it goes to the downside. All right, now here we have a low, right? Low and a high, and this is a higher low to forming a new higher high, right? This high is higher than this high, and this low is higher than this low, and so it goes, right? So this copies and goes here, this copies and goes here, this copies, blah blah blah, until it forms a new high, right? But if we look the opposite way, we have a high, and then we form a low. After that, a lower high, lower low. You guys get it? So this is how simple market structure is, right? If we keep going down, we'll keep making new lower lows and new lower highs. It's still the high point, but compared to this previous high, it's lower. And this is a new low point. Compared to this one, it's still lower, right? Until we form a new low, and so it goes, right? So going back to this chart, right? Let me just open it up. All right. So opening it up, we see that we just formed a new, basically new higher low here, right? After this, I would expect a break of this high towards the 73, 74 range, and for price to keep coming up. That's what I would expect, right? But we just resisted this level here on the left, right? Making this resistance, we basically had to change direction now, and we basically had to decide if we're going to keep coming up or go down, right? Now we could go up to 67 range and stop there, but price didn't stop at 67. Price kept going until it formed a new low at 60, around the 60 range, right? I'm not going to say like 61, 181. Now around the 60, $61,000 range, we formed a new low. After the 61,000 range, we came up to this previous resistance at 67, support and resistance, and basically reversed from here, right? So we had the option to break above 67, and then we'll probably see a 71, but we reversed here and made a new low point. Now this is where we are right now, right? Low to a low, and we made a new low market reversed, I thought on the previous video I said that we were going to go down to 52, right? We could still go down to 52. That's what I'm going to explain, right? We reversed on the $57,000 range and made a new lower high. As you can see, we made a new lower high. Look, 1 to 2. We're connecting the dots here. This goes here, this goes here, this goes here, and this goes here. If we connect the dots and we look at where we are right now, we should expect price to break below previous low, which is over here, and form a new low. Holy shit, maybe we're coming down to 52, but we don't have anything ready yet. If we make a new low, we got to make a new higher low, a new lower high over here to connect the dots, right? So we're still in between the $60 to $67,000 range. Now the thing is, this is one of the options, right? Make a new lower low and a new lower high and still keep coming down. That's one option. Second option would be to break this high over this lower high over here. Let me have it in maybe orange. Break this lower high. So once we break this, we still come up. If we resist 67, that's all right. We'll probably reverse and come down. If not, if we break this high and we break the 67, then we're probably going to be seeing $71,000, 71 to even more, right? So that's basically, we just got to pay attention to this previous point here on the market, right? Let me see if I can download. Fuck. All right. Never mind. Delete this. All right. So let me delete this for a second. So, all right, that's good. So yeah, we gotta form a new low. This will be the next structure. Either we form a new low, a new lower high, and then continue to come down, or we break this level here to come up, break 67, probably gonna hit 71. All right, so that's my thought. Now I just I have some questions here. Some questions here that I wrote down. What's the long-term outlook, right? I think it's very bullish. I think Bitcoin is here to stay. All the institutions and the big guys are just stepping their foot onto the plane now, and it's a long ride. So I think it's here to stay. I think long-term is bullish. Now we can still come down. We can still come to 52, or come back to this $57,000 price range, and who knows, right? But that was my outlook for the short term. For long term, I think is very, very bullish. Am I prepared for the responsibility of holding a Bitcoin for as long as I have to? And yes, I am very prepared. I would dollar cost average my positions, which means let's just say I buy right now at 62, and I'll buy again if it falls down at 57. If it falls down even more to 54, I'll buy. If it falls down to 49, I'll buy. I'll keep buying until I'm very, very rich, right? What are my risks? Well, downside risk is if I'm day trading it and I have a position here, or I'm just swing trading it for a couple of days, and let's just say I get stopped out, I'm basically closing my position and accepting that loss. I will not hold my position for this big of a stop loss if I don't intend to hold a position for that long, right? Because this happened to me before. Price was falling, making new lows, and I was still holding my buys from, give an example, of 62, and I was just losing money instead of closing it over here, which will be like a swing trade or a day trade, and I'll close my position here and I lose this little compared to this little that I lost, right? So that was a mistake I did. So that's the risk. If you're day trading, just pay attention to that. Next question is, how will I manage my positions? Again, dollar cost averaging. I'll add a position until price comes lower, right? If price breaks this new low over here at 57, 50, 56, I'll add more positions on the downside, right? I'll keep adding. Now, I'm not going to add once I have a red candle like this. I'm not adding. I'll wait for the candle to close. I'll wait for, the day is over, and then I'll add after that. If price keeps coming down like this, that's not a good position for you to buy, right? You got to have the right confirmations. Now, if I have a red candle like this, and next of it I have basically like a green candle over here, and then another green candle, then I'm probably adding a buy, right? If I have the right confirmations, I'll definitely add to my positions, right? So that's it for Bitcoin. That's my outlook for Bitcoin. I really hope this goes very, very high, but not right now. I don't think we're gonna go like to 73 by tomorrow, right? I think we're gonna have to wait a little bit. All right, so that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.